back it up a bit. Ooh. What's going on over here? What do I? Hello. Ooh, What was that? Hello. Welcome to tea time. Oh my goodness. As you might have seen from my Instagram and from the title of today's video, I'm doing a little tea time video on the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault eyeshadow palette. I believe, shoot, which one is this one? I thought it was on the back. Oh, here it is. This is the Bling Boss, which is the purple edition of her Vault eyeshadow palettes. So I'm excited, question mark? I don't know. My tea is actually a little too hot for me to sip it, so that kind of sucks because I seem to have something in my throat. Gross. But we're gonna get into this. Before I zoom the camera back in, I'm going to talk about the eyeshadow palette and the controversy while I apply my eyeshadow primer. We have two eyeshadow primers today. We have the Urban Decay, which is a higher end eyeshadow primer, the Primer Potion, and then we have the Milani eyeshadow primer. I prefer this eyeshadow primer over this one, but for the sake of, you know, like usually when you spend more money on an eyeshadow primer, one is better than the other, and when you spend a little bit less, sometimes it's not as great. However, I love this eyeshadow primer. I've never had any issues with it except for when my eyelids are especially sweaty. This does not seem to work as much, and I don't know, I just don't think this one makes colors look as great. So that is a little 411 on the eyeshadow primer potion and the Milani eyeshadow base. So those of you who do not know who Jaclyn Hill is, like I do know there's some people who have bought her eyeshadow primers, or not eyeshadow primers, eyeshadow palettes and had no idea that Jaclyn Hill was a YouTuber. Jaclyn Hill started on YouTube posting really cool videos. I actually really like her, I follow her. And then Morphe partnered with her and they created a giant, like her big Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, which supposedly is very good. I've used it, one of my friends has it, and this eyeshadow palette was given to my friend Sam for Christmas. I sanitized it and she's letting me use it. She was having troubles with it, but I'll get into that in a bit. One of my friends has the big Jaclyn Hill palette and she likes it a lot. I liked it, but I thought it was too easy to blend and I was having trouble using it. But that's just because I'm used to a different quality of eyeshadows. I don't have a lot of background in using Morphe eyeshadows before. Like I've used the James Charles palette before and I really like that palette. But outside of that, I don't really own anything else that's Morphe except for like a contour palette, but not that's like eyeshadows that I use on like a day-to-day basis. So Jaclyn released 4 mini eyeshadow palettes that look like this but are different colors, and I forgot what they retail for, but these are supposedly the eyeshadows that she left out of her first like initial release of that big eyeshadow palette, and these are supposed to be really great. However, she released the eyeshadow palettes, beauty gurus got them, a bunch of people got them, they tested them, and they were patchy. They weren't working. They used them with eyeshadow bases, they used them with the P. Louise base, if you're familiar with it. That's like a really good base apparently that turns these into gold. But this eyeshadow palette was getting a lot of bad reviews, or like these eyeshadow palettes were getting a lot of bad reviews. So Morphe pulled the palettes, reformulated them, and somehow things got a little mixed up. Somehow the old palettes were being sold, or like some people on the back, there was like a sticker that covered this, and there was a rumor that the old palettes were being stated to be reformulated, but they were just selling the old ones. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. All I know is that I'm here today to use this eyeshadow palette to find out if this is good or not, because obviously I don't have all 4. I don't want to buy all 4 if there's so many mixed reviews. I pulled up the Jaclyn Hill Vault, and I saw that it had 3 stars, I saw that it had 4 stars, I saw that it had 5 stars. So there's just a lot of like question around this eyeshadow palette. My dear friend Sam got this as a gift, and she wanted me to try and use it because even she was having some issues, but she said that she wasn't sure if she was maybe just like using it wrong. That's what we're here to find out today. I'm pretty excited. Let's spill some tea. Let's get in here. Let's get real close and friendly. I brought my viewfinder monitor down, so hopefully I'm not like staring all the way up here anymore. I'm gonna try and stare into the camera more. Am I in focus? I have contacts in, but oh yeah, that's the money shot. Out of all of the eyeshadow palettes, this one was the one I was most excited for, so I'm kind of excited to give it a try. I love purple. I love purple, so I'm really hoping this eyeshadow palette is worth purchasing. I'm gonna go in with Hush Hush. Oh my god, my throat. You'll have to excuse me. I'm gonna go in with Hush Hush, which is this color right here. And I'm just going to use that to set my eyelids. Now I'm going to use the same brush on both sides of my eyes. I'm not putting this palette against another palette. It's just all the palette. So I don't know what this color is like, so I'm kind of nervous because it looks like a dusty mauve. Oh yeah, I can set my lid with this. This is pretty nice. Right away there is color, good. It's not really a color to set your lid with though, or to set your primer with. Like it is, but it isn't. Because on me, you can see that it's in my crease. Ooh, it's dusty. Which, so far, no fallout. I do not have foundation on, so I don't really care if I get fallout. I'll just wipe it away with a face wipe. I'm not seeing any splotchiness just yet. This is just a liner smudge brush, and I'm going to use it to like build up color into my lid. I'm going to go in with Mystic, I believe, which is this color right here. And just dabbing it in. This time I'm going to try not to blow away the fallout for you. Oh, do I really want to? Yeah. This is a really nice cranberry color. Okay, so blending it in windshield wiper motion. I did not like it as much as patting it on. And then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush to blend out what I've built up. So far so good. Going in with this is actually a Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M330. And I'm just going to blend that out. Using swirling motions now. It skipped a little bit. right here, there's a small spot that didn't blend out. So I'm just gonna go back in. And I'm not gonna build anything out here just yet, because I think I'm going to use Rockstar, which is like a bright purple. So far so good. Alright, now I'm gonna go in on the other Milani side. Let's see if there's a difference. Okay. Blend it out. It seemed to have blended out better on the Milani side, because I didn't get a skip this time. The colors are pigmented. As you can see, I have medium skin and they're showing up pretty well. Now I'm going to go back in with Hush Hush and just blend this out so it's seamless. Okay. So far so good. I think this side is darker. I might have added a little much, but that's okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with Rockstar and I'm going to build it up on my inner or outer V. These are just the matte colors, mind you. I don't know how I'm gonna tie in Sparks, which is like a red. Oh, wow, this color, like this is the color. On camera, I guess it does kind of look a little like more pink, but I expected it to be like a dark purple. Now I wish I would have done it the other way. So now I'm gonna mix Mystic and Rockstar because I wanted like a dark purple out here. And I'm just gonna flick that out. They seem to be blending out just fine. Not having any issue. So we have the top part done. Now we're gonna go on to the lid. Now there's a few colors that we could use. I feel like there's 4 mattes and 5 shimmers, which is fine, I guess. I just don't like this middle purple is really calling my name, so I think I'm gonna put that directly on the lid. And I'm just going to wet my brush because I don't really use Matte Fix Plus. I can't really use it because it's MAC, and if I feel like I need to use my Pixie Glow Mist, I will, but for now I usually only use water for these kinds of things. Pretty wow. This is more of like a shimmer than a glitter. But there are other options, so we can go back in. think this is a satin. I don't think this is supposed to be a shimmer or a glitter. I should have watched her video like when she released these just to make sure I was talking about these shades right, but oh well. Now I'm gonna go, so this color was called Gem, and now I'm gonna go in with Pizzazz, which is this color right here, which is like a berry, and I think if I apply it over here, I think it'll tie in Rockstar when I was trying to make it a little darker. Here we go. We're gonna go in with Pizzazz yet again. My brush is wet. I'm just going to amplify it a little here. Oh wow, that's actually really pretty. Holy cow. But yet again, we're looking at a satin. I'm not really getting a lot of shimmer. I want some sparkle. So if I want some sparkle, I think I'm gonna have to go in with Ballsy, Bling Bling, or Glitz. So I think I'm gonna go in with Ballsy because I think I'm gonna put these two together, possibly, for my inner corner. So let's go in with Ballsy now. I'm just gonna take it on either side of the brush. So what I'm doing is I'm just going like this, and I'm going to put it right on my lid. Really seeing anything. Like it looks like it would be like glittery. So let's just go in with a dry brush now. It's a new brush. I'm using a different one. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do it on the other side before I wet the brush. I wonder if this is like one of the ones you're supposed to take with your finger. Oh shoot, I just dipped into the wrong one. They feel hard. They don't feel like soft in any way. They feel rough to the touch. So this is what I got with like a little bit of, well, I kind of technically foiled it because I put it down wet and then I went over it dry, but I want more. I want a bigger punch. So now I'm gonna go in with my Glow Mist. Just kind of douse the brush, pick up the color again. Nothing. Not really getting much. So that sucks. Alright, well, that shimmer was a bust. For my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with Sparks, which is this red first, I think. May or may not have been a good idea. I'm honestly just trying to use all of the shades in this palette. Went on pretty well. I'm going to blend it out now with Hush Hush. Now this is what the palette looks like. So far there's not really fallout. Hush Hush is going everywhere, but like not in a bad way, not in a way that I would like say, oh, this eyeshadow palette has too much fallout, it's terrible, my look is ruined. Like, no, I would say that it has a normal amount of fallout for a Morphe and or like cheap eyeshadow palette. eyeshadow is getting into my eye and I can't see what I'm doing, which doesn't, like, it happens occasionally, but this is like more than I anticipated. Like, I literally, all of this is a blur. This eye is fine for now, but that's kind of like a con for me so far. Since my eye has been watering, this portion where I have eyeshadow is disappearing. Houston, we have a problem. This is what we have so far. This side looks better than this side, which could be the Urban Decay primer versus the Milani primer. But so far, I'm not seeing like a weird blend. Like, I am, but I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna take whatever is left on this brush from Ballsy and just blend it here. Because we're getting ready to do my inner corner pretty soon. I'm excited. On to the last part. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild On Edge Longwear pencil in You're the Yin, and I'm going to line my eye, then take Buried Treasure and smoke it out. I'm not wetting my brush, I'm literally just picking up the glitter. And I'm actually gonna use this mirror. Can you see me? Hello? Oh, that has fallout. Look at that. Very glittery. That has to be wet because I'm getting glitter everywhere, literally everywhere. Blend this together more. How does this even swatch? I have to know. Going in with Buried Treasure, that's what it looks like on my finger. It's so dry. That's the swatch of it. Do you see that? That fallout? Just as long as you see it. What's what matters? Oh my gosh. Smudged in. If you did your face first when trying to use Buried Treasure, you would be screwed if you didn't lay down powder. Wow. Definitely needs more of like a glitter base to it. I'm not impressed. Alright. On to the last two colors, which is Glitz and Glam. This one and this one. This one has more pink in it. This one looks more like a champagne gold. So I'm going to put down Glitz first, dry, in my inner corner. Cute. Definitely getting some glitter. Some shimmer. It's very wet. Ooh. Oh, you see that, right? Oh, look at that on camera. Wow. I'm gonna put it on my brow bone too. My brush is wet. There's nothing added to it. This is what it looks like without any Pixie Glow Mist. I'm gonna go in here too now. Wow. This is the brush I used for Hush Hush. I'm just gonna wipe it off gently and go in with Bling Bling, the last color in this eyeshadow palette. And I'm just gonna, ooh, wow, that's pretty too. We're just gonna take it there. Throw some right in here. Oh yeah. Which I mean, I can't really see what it's doing, but I can. I'm gonna wet it though, just to get that extra bit of oomph. And with that, I'm done. I used every shade in the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss. Wow. I'm going to do my mascara, think about what I've done, think about what I want to say at the end, and then I'm gonna spill the tea. Alright. So I did my mascara. I threw in a little bit of this ColourPop purple Prose on my lower lash line. You probably can't see it that well. Honestly, it was for me more than anyone. But yeah, on my lips I have the e.l.f. matte lip color in Tea Rose, which I actually really like this lipstick. There's not a lot of, like, you can barely see the lipstick stain on my cup. I love that it's not as transfer, well, it's like kind of transfer proof. It's like okay. I don't even know how much that is. I got that for free from e.l.f. when I ordered like a lot of stuff from them. And then I lined my lips with the ColourPop pencil in R&B. Final thoughts, wrap up. I used every single shade in this eyeshadow palette. I will see how it wears, and maybe by like the end of the day I'll do like a little quick do so you can see how it looks and how on like a few hours if it still stays like this. But I'd say it looks pretty dang good with all the crap and like all the stuff I've talked about this palette. You would never believe that I would say that this is good, but it's pretty dang bomb. I forgot how much it is. Maybe it's like 15 or 12. All I know is that it's affordable. I loved almost every single shade except for this one. This color is absolute trash. It's Berry Treasure, and it's only because it doesn't, like, you need a glitter glue for this one, for sure, definitely. And maybe she said that in her video. I didn't watch it. But the other colors that were like satin and shimmery, like my inner corner, whoo! Bling Bling and Glitz Glam are amazing. I mean, look at the brow bone highlight. Oh, ooh. Like, I could do my mascara, put this lip on, and go out and get like, go out for drinks, go out on a date. Like, I don't have foundation on. I have good skin, but I don't have foundation on. If I went out like this, like, I would feel boss. I would feel like a bling boss. I like this eyeshadow palette. Now, there are cons to it. Outside of, you know, Berry Treasure being absolute crap, Hush Hush was very powdery, but I feel like it wasn't in a bad way. And the other shades, like Rockstar, Sparks, Mystic, the matte shades, they didn't really have any kickback or fallout when I applied it to my eye. They were very pigmented. This eye is the Urban Decay eye, and it looks better than the Milani one for sure, which I like stand by my Milani eyeshadow primer, so I like am surprised that I'm even saying this, that the Urban Decay primer made this look really great. Also, when the other drawback or the con for this eyeshadow palette is that if you wear contacts and you apply some of the mattes near your eye with your contact in, you will get a foggy mess, and I did not like that. The packaging is cute. I used every single color. Like, I don't know how you couldn't, because the colors flow into each other so well. The other con of it would probably be the fact that I wish there was a darker purple. Like, these two berries mixed together make a darker purple, and obviously when I applied a black eyeliner, it like smoked it and made it all sultry and cute. But I definitely wish there was just one more dark purple matte eyeshadow. I think she has one in her big palette, but I could be wrong, and maybe that's why. Maybe she didn't want you to just be able to use this and go. I think she did though. And the mirror was actually pretty nice. I got like my eyes done pretty up close well, and yeah, I didn't have any trouble blending. Pigmentation's there. I'm pretty happy, and I didn't, like, I literally sat down to like do this video and expected to talk crap and like have everything that I heard in the beauty community be right, and I was wrong, so that's the tea. Well, thanks for watching this video. I will insert a little bit of me like showing you the makeup in like 4 hours probably, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think. I might buy this. I don't know, like, do I need it? I don't think I need it, but could I have it? Yes. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye! What's up, everybody? Throwback to when I started the channel. I used to record in my bathroom. So this is different lighting, but you still can kind of see what's going on. It's been about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, I want to say, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna look in the mirror a little bit more. I feel like Hush Hush, which is like the lighter color that I blended down here, kind of like seeped into my crease, like my eye creases. The shimmer on this eye, which this is the Milani Eye, is kind of going away. It's still pretty bright here. And the crease is kind of disappearing, but not really, not on this eye. So I'm kind of impressed. Like, normally I don't like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but it proved me wrong. Wow. Well, that's my check-in. Bye.